Hey guys, it's me, Raul. You know, the usual with Dante.
Hey.
He's in the back. No, we're not being whores. We're friends. Just, because a lot of people, you know how they be in the gay community, girl.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just hanging out here in the house, and Dante's gonna get ready. I'm
You'd
already
actually
ready.
be really good at vlogging. You're so natural.
Thank you. Yeah, because
Tell
I'm
them
actually.
a story about
So everyone,
when you came out.
when I came out, oh my god, this was. I mean, I was always a fruit cup. I mean, I don't understand why I even had to come out. Like, the closet wasn't even made out of glass. The closet was made out of fucking, out of nothing,
Plastic.
out of fucking clouds, invisible clouds. But anyways, um, yeah, I was like 21 ish. Right now, I'm.
21-ish girl.
Yeah, I was 21 when I came out.
Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, I was
Everybody
like.
knew, but you just decided to
Yeah,
fucking
everyone
tell them
knew, but like I was calling with one of my friends,
hey,
Hendrik.
I'm
You know
here.
Hendrik, right?
Yeah.
So I was calling with Hendrik, and I was like, um,
I'm gay.
just having like a normal conversation. Then my mom was like, "I want to talk to him." I'm like, "Why do you want to talk to my friends?" And she's like, "Yeah, I just want to talk to him." But I was in her house. I was like, I was not trying to disrespect her, right? So I gave her the phone, and she clocked immediately that Hendrik was a faggot. She's like, "Is he gay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then she, she was hesitant and she was looking around. Like, she's like, when people look around like they want to ask something, and then she asked, "Are you gay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And girl, my mom is super Christian, and she was just. She
Kill the
went in the
gay.
other room, and you know what parents do sometimes, where they
Beat
go in
the
the room
kids
and
who are
talk
gay.
to themselves, right?
Uh-huh.
So she's just started talking to us, like, was he molested?
Ooh.
Like, oh my God, why is this happening to us?
What
This
did I
is
do
this is
wrong?
demonic attack
Oh,
on our
that's a
family,
demonic attack,
girl. So basically, then I told her like, "Yo, no, I was not molested," And then her
I
first
was, but
question,
much older. And I
but
gave
Dante,
consent.
literally the first question she asked me was, "Are you the man or the bitch?" And I was like, "I'm
She
not gonna
really
answer
asked
that."
that?
Yeah, she asked me that,
Damn.
and I was like, "No, no, no, no,
I'm the
no.
man.
I'm not gonna answer that. That's none of your
Then give
business."
away that she is definitely the woman.
No, I was like, "It's none of your business. These
Mm-hmm.
allegations are not true." But then, eventually, even though my mom's like super Catholic or Christian,
Mm-hmm.
she eventually just accepted it. Cause like, I mean, yeah, she had
She had no
to.
choice.
Cause like one thing about my mom, she always put her children at number one. So that's how I came out of the closet. What about you, girl?
Oh my god, bitch, I was never in a closet. I was always a punk.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I think about it, I never really had to come out. I was just like there. I think everybody knew, to be honest. So I never had like a coming out day. But I remember once my mom caught this boy who I said was my friend. She caught us fighting in the back of the yard one day, and she's like, "What the hell is going on?" We were fighting over his phone because he was cheating on me. I had no business, mind you, dating this guy because he was 29, 30. It's giving very brandy
Oh, how old were
Alicia.
you?
And I was like 15.
Oh, that's
14.
not. That's
Just
not.
came.
Ooh.
It's really bad.
Is that
It was
legal?
very bad. Hey, Casey, what's going on?
What was that legal in Jamaica?
It wasn't. He
Oh.
should be arrested.
Yeah, he should be arrested, girl.
But needless to say, we still have a great relationship. We still speak. He now is like, he has revisionist history. He's like, "Yeah, if I remember, you're much older." I'm like, "Yeah, right. You knew I was like 14, child, when you try to get with
Oh
me."
no, that's not
But
right.
yeah, it's giving very much Brandy Wayne Moesha, child.
And that's something that we should also talk about, because like fucking pedophilia in the gay community, because like why was I 14, 15, and niggas that were 30,
True.
30
Totally
plus
wrong.
hitting me up trying to
Totally
hang
wrong.
out with me. And yes,
Totally
did I use them
wrong.
for money? Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
But it was wrong. We
But it's
we had no
wrong.
business dating men that old.
Because I can't even fathom. I can't even imagine me
They're not
dating.
even seeing you, girl. Put your face in that
Guys, here I am.
camera.
I can't even
Yeah.
imagine me dating someone that's 15. I see them
Yeah.
as children. Like, I have a little brother. He's almost 14, and that's
Exactly.
a child to me. Like, how could you even engage in
Something
stuff
so
like that?
freaking gross.
It's literally sick. It's
Exactly. It
gross.
totally is. But that is also a really huge, like, it's not even a taboo. It's really real in the gay community about, the older gays loving on the younger gays. But I feel like it's
Mhm.
also a manipulation tactic because we are younger, so we are not that smart.
Grooming.
We're not,
There's some grooming shit, yeah.
developed, to be honest. So they can easily manipulate us. I just think it's like a manipulation type of thing, to be honest.
a lie.
And we need to break that stigma, but it's not necessarily only a gay thing. We see really
No,
a
it's
lot
with
in
it's
heterosexual
yeah.
relationships too. Like them grown men love them young girls. Yeah,
Yeah, so we can conclude that men are the problem.
men are definitely the
Literally,
problem.
men are the issue.
They are. They definitely
Problem
are.
in our society is men.
Yeah.
And even though we are men, we're a
How do you
different
go out?
flavor of man.
Exactly. We the woman of the man.
The woman of the man.
Oh my gosh. But also, even though it was so wrong and I still feel like it should have never happened, I did have some great memories with them. Did you have any great memories with any of these older men that you know it's wrong now, but you
um,
learned something from it and it wasn't always so bad?
yeah, the money and the clothes that they got me
I know that's
was really
right.
nice. Them bringing me to places was also very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them did share like wisdom, you know?
So you don't
Like
have much
finish your
trauma from it.
school, they would help me out with stuff like that.
Yeah.
I do have some traumatic events that
Mm-hmm.
happened, but like that's another discussion for another time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
As do I. He ended up pouring water on me, a whole bucket of water over a fence.
girl, what?
Yes. So quick story. I remember I was so in love with him because he was my first boyfriend. I didn't know much anything. He was grown. He could be my dad literally.
Oh,
And I
that's
remember
not.
I moved to my aunt's house.
Yikes.
And because we live close to each other, but just like like a town apart, and I was staying with my aunt just to see him, and we had broken up. I don't remember how he went. I think he had broken up with me for someone else or something. I can't really remember. But I used to go to his house every day, like past it. And one day I went to the gate. It was like a really big high gate, and I was like, "Yeah, Casey, Casey, Casey." He was like, "Yeah, go home, go home, go home." And I was like, "Yeah, I really want to talk to you." He literally stood over this huge fence with a huge bucket
Like
of
a
water.
gigantic
Yeah,
ass.
and he literally threw it on me, and I was so
Who has time
humiliated.
for that? Like,
I
what a
was so
loser.
embarrassed, and I think that was my
Gosh.
wake up call also from never having feelings for him again because I felt embarrassed. It was late in the night, and imagine somebody using a huge bucket of water, and just disposing it on you because they
Girl,
no
I would
longer
have
care about you.
screamt the
Bitch,
screamiest
I was
scream I
so
could think of.
mad.
Literally,
I
because
was so mad.
I would think it's like fucking acid. I was like, someone's gonna try to
Literally, it
ruin
was
my
so
face.
bad.
Ah!
I even said it to him recently. He's like, "Yeah, he doesn't remember that trial." It doesn't matter, but I remember,
Well,
and it gave me a
mind
wake
you,
up call.
guys, this is a grown man
Yeah,
doing this to like a
a
16
child,
or a 15-year-old,
14.
14-year-old child,
Yeah, he was 29.
humiliating him like this. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous. Like, grow up, you know?
it was a lot, and that definitely made me wake up. Because I feel like also as gays, we kind of grow up really fast. Do you think we grow up a little bit faster than like regular people?
Yeah, definitely. Because, like, honestly, so basically, even though the closet was made out of fucking glass,
Mm-hmm. Very
I,
transparent.
yeah, like, it was transparent as fucking hell, girl. Shit. It was no cloaking. It was no cloaking
None.
that shit. It was clocking that
None.
shit, but no cloaking. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like growing up, I could never tell anyone about my sexual experiences or
No.
the guys I was talking to. Everything had to be done in secret.
Yeah.
So it sort of forces you to grow up quicker and to go through those things by yourself
Yep. Yeah.
without anyone intervening, with anyone really assisting you. Also, when
True.
it comes to sex as well as a gay
Yeah.
man, like you have to discover that for yourself.
Good that you said it because I noticed, like, yeah, nobody taught me about sex.
Hmm.
You
Except
just
those
learned
books.
it.
Remember those books?
Yeah. The
The
sex
only
ed
thing I
books.
knew about gay sex was, well, in my health book was HIV. It was like big
Yeah.
HIV, and I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god, if you touch another man, you're gonna
Yeah.
get HIV and die. Like
Scary.
it's
When I think
not
about
funny
it, I was
actually.
actually scared because even back then, as a 14-year-old being sexually active, I knew nothing about STDs, and I'm really thankful that I never caught one. But I was like, oh my gosh, imagine if I had caught an STD back then, how would I have done that? But I did remember, crazy enough, because I was sexually active, I used to get tested. So I remember hiding, going to the clinics and getting HIV tests done, crazy enough,
Yeah,
and going behind the hospital at the window to pick up the form with my results if I was great or not. I remember that. But now when I
yeah.
think about it, that was actually very scary because I don't know what I would have done had I caught an STD. Going to my parents about it would be scary, very
No, but
horrifying.
literally, and thank God I've never been in that position as well. But still, like, imagine
Yeah.
being that young and catching HIV
Yeah.
or something like that. Like, how would you
Or even an
navigate that?
STD.
And a lot of gay people
Yeah.
navigate through that,
Yeah.
like catching an STD or HIV and having to navigate that by themselves
Yeah.
and just so
Especially as
imagine
a
the horror.
child.
Yeah, as a horror, you
Especially
don't
as a
even really
teen.
know what that is. You think it's a
Exactly.
death sentence. Definitely back then,
It
which
was
is not
definitely
that
scary
long
back
ago,
then.
actually,
True.
guys, because we're not that
True.
old. But
I
yeah,
mean, we're only 14 and a half.
yeah, exactly.
All
times
these stories just
times
happened last
two,
week.
they happened last week. We're
Yeah.
young.
We don't have birthdays, darling. We have
No,
anniversaries. And we just started to
I
count
was born
them.
on a leap year.
We are on Ethiopian time.
Exactly, we're
So
on
it's
a
only
different time, girl.
2016,
Shit,
right? But
the summer better be good.
it
I hope.
really better be
Yeah,
good. But guys, when I tell you being, like just being gay, it is such a crazy experience because I feel like it's totally different than being a heterosexual person because not
definitely.
yeah, even the fact that a lot of times, and me and you can attest that at least we do have our families. I still have, I was never ousted by them. I was never outcasted. Not a lot of gays have that, so at least me and you, we did have that, even though we were a little bit grown, child.
Yeah,
But just growing up and knowing that there's a lot of gay men who never got that chance to just be young and have their family support, a lot of them don't have that. So I'm just thankful that as much as I was a little flighty or floozy, um,
both.
yeah, right. Both. Yes, both, child. Both. I still had my mom and my dad and my full family support. Even if a lot of them didn't understand it, I was
Same.
never ousted or like shunned away. I used to run away, but it was only because child, I wanted to do super fun, happy times, and I did not know how to,
Happy times.
you know, sleep
Let's
with the
let's
man.
elaborate. Oh, some
So I remember running away a
activities.
lot. Yes, I remember running away a lot. And that was, I'm going to date myself by saying this right now. That was like around 2007, 8, 9, 10. I was living and I was just like in my teens.
Oh,
But I
so how old are you then?
only 19.
Oh,
Yeah, I was 14 and a half
hey
yesterday.
vampire. Shit.
Exactly. So a little bit 19-ish, depending on how I feel. But I don't know. I feel like just being gay is just like, it's like fun, sad. It's like a whole lot of emotions, to be
Like
honest.
the array of emotions.
Array of emotions.
Literally.
You go through a lot.
Yeah.
And sometimes you do feel alone, but that's when, and I don't want to cry. Like, you do find along the way, like, great friends and support system. Like, this whole right here. She's been there for me.
I'm a virgin.
A lot. Yeah, right.
Anyways, but all in all,
No.
I think it's important. The most important thing about being gay is accepting yourself for who you are.
Yeah.
Whether you're a masculine, feminine, in between, it doesn't matter. Just
Yeah.
accept who you are, and the right people will come into your life.
You're Lebanese, you're Arya.
Yeah, literally.
You're born this way, baby.
Yeah, all gender conforming.
Rihanna. But, so let me ask you something, R.
Yeah.
If you could tell your future self something to the cameraman of that you'll see, let's say, I'm getting sad in like 10 years when we watch this back in 10 years, what would you tell your future self and your past self?
My future self, what I want to tell my future self is that you better be rich, with your man, hopefully.
You want to be married in that time.
Yeah, and hopefully, I hope you realize that a lot of things in life don't have to be superficial. I just hope that you're happy, healthy, definitely healthy, and that ass better still be fat. That's very important. And to my past self,
the little R.
Yeah, to the little R, little RJ.
Yeah.
I would probably want to give you a hug and tell you, don't worry, everything will be all right.
Yeah.
You are beautiful, and I'm not, talking about just your looks, but also from within. And you will make mistakes, but don't let that define you. Treat people kindly, and be yourself 100%.
Authentically.
And what would you tell?
Oh my gosh, what
your
would I tell
past and
my past
future self
first or my future? Should I go with the? Okay, I'll go with my future self first. I will tell my future self. I'll start with my baby self first. What I would tell little Donnie is, bitch, you fought and you're still here, you're gonna be resilient. You're gonna go through a lot. Things will get rough in the sense of you'll feel alone a lot of times. That is why now you'll come to understand why you're always by yourself is because you feel like a lot of times nobody fully understands you or you don't want to be a burden to people. So that is why you hug yourself a lot, and you'll when you get older you'll realize why you disassociate a lot and why you literally just feel like you never fit in anywhere, and you will be happy, but you will also go through a little bit of ups and downs, but you will be strong, you will still be here resilient, you will find great people along the way, and just hold yourself a little bit tighter, and it's okay to not be okay. Stop always pretending like you're always okay. Let people know when you're not okay, because you don't have to fake the funk with everyone. It's okay to say, I feel like I'm gonna cry, or I don't feel well today. It's okay. Stop lying to yourself, okay? But you'll learn that along the way, and you're way more stronger than you think you are, even though you already know that, because being a gay, especially being gay in Jamaica, you got to be a lot more stronger.
You got to be
know what
strong.
I mean?
Definitely if you're from the
You got to be
Caribbean.
strong as hell, and you are very strong and resilient. So just keep going, and everything that you want, it is right there for you, babe. And to my future self, I want to tell my future self, if when I watch this back, not if, when we watch this back in 10 years, I will be probably living in a different country, healthy, happy, mentally happy, because my biggest battle that I deal with is like with my mental health sometimes. And I feel like as we get older, I've noticed a lot of people also deal with a lot of like just I feel like after you get to a certain age, you have some type of freaking depression or stress or something that we all deal with, and it's okay, and you'll be okay. You're also very resilient, and you will be probably married to a couple man by then. Hey, Elizabeth Taylor.
Legally? Hopefully.
Illegally and legally, yeah. You'll be somewhere warm in the tropics, laying by a beach, drinking.
I know that's motherfucker right.
With somebody's man. Shit. Or my man.
Or both.
Or both. Shit. Who knows? Don't count, but you'll be great. Just keep putting in the work. Keep doing what you're doing. And just know that there are people out there who love and care for you just as much as you do. And it's also okay to not be okay.
Period, girl.
Yay!
That was beautiful. Well, guys.
It was.
This was our little rant.
We're going to get ready. Miss Thing is ready. I'm
ready. He's going to get ready. And then we're going to go to the city.
hang out, make some more content for you guys. And we love you so much. And this was a great talk. I didn't know we're going to do this. So you're really good at this. And I'm not going to edit this out. She is really good at this content stuff.
I didn't know I was a natural.
She is very natural.
Thank you, baby.
Natural.
Okay. Oh, that's not. But thanks, babe.
No problem.
Signing off, RJ. No, I was kidding.